Fnatic starting off the Baron. OMG nowhere near it. This is a Fnatic Baron. 62 minutes in, 61 and a quarter, if we're being really accurate. Goes over to Fnatic. They're still 10k gold behind, but that gold doesn't mean anything either, similar to statistics. Fnatic going back to base to not really spend the money that they don't have for items.
That's the fourth Baron that's gone down in this game. There are some items that people were able to buy. Reckless got rid of his boots. He's actually slower now, but will pack a bit more of a punch damage-wise. Considering all the people that want him dead, I actually don't know if I agree with that decision. However, they need to be able to stand and fight. That's why everyone is actually working on a Guardian Angel. It looks like that's going to be Soaz and Cyanide's next item. But I don't think the game will necessarily come to that. The only down inhibitor on the map right now is actually Fnatic's. And based on their track record of 5v5 fights, this is going to be testy knowing they're down both Guardian Angels. Once again, the next fight, even though it may not, could decide the entire game.
And you can see how much the players are kind of wondering, what can I buy here? We have sells and rebuys coming from Sand. Cool, sold that Guardian Angel, now has that Banshee's veil. There it is.
That's
and
huge for
keep going. Yeah, absolutely. They're trying to keep everything they can at the most efficient. They don't have much getting off Yellow Star there. The inhibitor will go down. The calling used for the breathing room. Everybody's going to back away, but only for a second.
OMG has to do something. If they let Fnatic kill all three of their inhibitors,
this is a waiting game.
So they gave up that one with almost no opposition. Maybe they're hoping Peke runs low on mana. That's probably not going to happen. They can probably give up a second one without losing the game, but it would be tough. They have to try a little bit harder for a catch.
Yeah, Dada has got to be a big hero, I feel, for OMG. He's received quite a bit of criticism as well in this role. He has to land the hook to get them going. They're going to lose that second inhibitor. Fnatic, I'm sure here, are going to be going for inhibitor number 3 and try and pressure OMG right onto that open neck. I'm
surprised Fnatic is still pushing through this area. I'd expect them to loop all the way around the outside and just go for inhibitor number 3. They still have 2 minutes left on this Baron buff, and based on how poorly OMG has defended the first 2 inhibitors, they should just go and get the third one. They're actually going to stop. May as well take a red buff and a Wraith Cam.
Stop indeed. Just like Sky says, oh, we're about to win? Let me take a Wraith Cam.
You don't need it, Reckless. You have 2,000 gold in your inventory and your max items with double elixir. A total waste of time.
Oh, Dada's gone out in the base there with the cocoon. The stun comes in and he flashes away, but he needs to heal pronto. Fnatic are onto that third inhibitor.
At lock of the Iron Solari, also keeping it with a bit of HP. We hear Ghostblade going off. That was coming in from Cool, but he's not really able to use anything off of it. Cyanide is seeing if he can get the edge over here with the cocoon. The follow-up coming in from Peke, possibly. Peke all elixired up, glowing like a star right now. Everybody is across the board, getting all the stats they can here at the end. And Baron buffing Fnatic is maybe what they need to pressure in for the last push here.
And for Fnatic, both the Guardian Angels have returned for them. This is the fight OMG has to take.
It's going to be Cool going in. Oh my God, he gets Reckless. He had no chance to use pretty much anything. And it didn't matter because they did get it on him. Soaz, Peke, very hurt here. Leveling goes in, gets the hit up. He's stunned, but he jumps again. Tries to go for Peke. They've lost now Soaz and Reckless. How will OMG move off of this? Because they still have to guard their base.
We said that OMG needed to put up a fight before inhibitors all go down. And at the very worst case, they'd have to do it before that third inhibitor. Sand is a god.
And he's getting the kill as well. That gives him the rampage. And if he can stop Peke from recalling, the last man left alive here for Fnatic. OMG
I don't know.
Can push. I mean,
they're going to try. They have long death timers, right? They're using Going to hold off one wave of super minions. He can teleport in once he's gotten a little bit of a reprieve, and OMG has a strong push down the mid lane. I wonder, and they have minions behind them. That's the key thing. They could actually end this game with the 3 to 4 people if Sand comes over from that bottom lane and pushes against Peke in the next 20 seconds.
You can see Soaz hands on head, Reckless, a possible 15-second savior to come in here and help Peke out. No Guardian Angel.
The minions are right there.
Peke's is up. They are pushing in for the final one. It took 65 minutes to get onto the Nexus turrets. Both OMG's Nexus turrets are down, but somehow still very Cool. Eats a shot. He goes down. That was an execution, but it doesn't matter. The time is still 70 seconds, and somehow Peke, by himself, staves off an entire team.
And again this game, do you think it's going to be over? There's Soaz. It's not Cassidy, but it's Rumble.
Oh my God. TP to the top. He's going to go for the Nexus here as well. Soaz trying to be the hero. The recall's coming in. but Soaz was on it. One goes back, the rest come in.
He's not going to get it.
Down. I don't think he's got the damage here, but the super minions are coming in. I say he's not got the damage, but the Nexus, he's down to half his HP. He's already used his flash, and he will end up falling down.
Yeah, but they're playing the stop the recall game, and Reckless is on the heels right now.
Stop the recall.
Living artillery, he's going to stop Sign. He has to. One of the big damage dealers. Going's going to make it in. Peke's there. Here comes Cyanide as well on the end. They're focused on the Guardian Angel Lasagnas. Can Cyanide slip in as the Spider on this one?
God.
Will they be able to get it? Peke up from the Guardian Angel. A few more hits. Will this really happen?
No, they didn't do it.
Oh my God. They saved the Nexus. It's Yellowstar trying to get in. Inhibitors are spawning left and right. The top one has still come up, but OMG also stopped their Nexus from going down.
I've never seen a professional game this close down the stretch. Everyone is expecting it's Fnatic. They're going to finish it.
Look at Soaz as well. Oh, so close for Fnatic. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that we're actually witnessing this one. We said that this game was going to be close and it was do or die for both teams. But I did not expect it to be going like this. Got a Baron in a minute, guys. We may end up waiting for that one.
So let's take stock of what is actually alive in this game right now, because it will key in to the next set of advantages. Fnatic lost one Nexus turret, which means the next time OMG pushes, it will be easier for them to take it down. They've also lost protection of their second inhibitor turret, so if OMG gains an edge, they can push in a little bit more decisively. However, OMG is still down every single turret on the map, but they were able to get all three of their inhibitors alive at the same time. Obviously, their Nexus was one hit from death, and they have shown that they can beat Fnatic consistently in team fights. That should give them confidence, especially if they have a Baron buff. But they have to be worried about the backdoor. Luckily for them, Soaz on Rumble is not the fastest of people who can backdoor things. It's a very slow process on Rumble. With Baron being up in 3 seconds, based on the respawn timers, OMG will get this, and it's about whether Fnatic can get in position for an inhibitor. I don't think they can. OMG, one hit away from defeat, may actually have the upper hand again.
Well, the Baron is going to go to OMG. Fnatic too slow to either push that mid lane through or to get over and challenge for the Baron. And now it's Fnatic who may just well be on the back foot. Being one auto attack, one sneeze away from taking down the Nexus and winning the game to keep their hopes alive. Are now up against a Baron up OMG.
Let's check out the goal.
Got a little bit of gold to spend.
Oh my, 30,000 near on cool. It's 27,200,
Yeah.
27,400. Some amazing gold amounts coming in for this game, and we're over 200,000 gold combined between the teams here. One more minute, and we got a 70-minute game, gentlemen.
And, you know, another hour, we'll have a 2-hour game as well. I don't know when this is going to end.
Thank God.
because the Nexus was one auto attack away.
Now they have 3 inhibitors backed up, and they're on the push.
A down inhibitor on Fnatic, one down Nexus turret, exposed bottom inhibitor, and the confidence of winning multiple team fights in a row. Fnatic is in real trouble right now after being so close, not to mention the emotional toll it is to not actually win after that ridiculous teleport play and Nexus attempt.
We say often, oh, Dada getting stunned up. Are they going to dump onto Yellowstar taking a lot of fight, but Dada is down. Reckless gets the kill, but here comes the dive onto Reckless, but he gets away thanks to the use of that Quicksilver Sash. Cyanide going to get his GA pop. Can they follow up from this one? He's going to flash away. Actually will escape, but that bottom inhib's going down.
Reckless flashed away when he put the Bio Arcane Barrage on. That's when he's doing the long-range damage. He has not been able to hit auto attacks in this fight. San over the wall with his flash, is able to get out. Summoners down across the board on both sides. Cool has his up. He could still try for initiation here along with Going and Loveling. Their flashes are up for big aggression.
You can really see just the massive amount of magic resistance people have built on OMG right there, diminishing the effectiveness of that Fnatic team fight. However, they killed Dada. They have 2 downed inhibitors, so they're trying to trade the inhibitors very quickly before super minions would end up killing their own base, just so they can stall out this game, because if they got into another fight while they're down 2 inhibitors, they may lose. They're trying to use this one death time of Dada to end it, but OMG isn't going to let it happen.
Oh, the flag from Going, they're going for Reckless, that knocks down, shot down here by Lovely. Who's the next target? Soaz is in between them, but they're going for Yellowstar. Second man down, make that 3rd and 4th. That's an 8 for OMG, and that's going to be the game.
71 minutes in, OMG pulls yet another trigger and going the man of the hour and 10 minutes at this point. 500 CS, 5-0-15, finds the fight. The only way OMG gets fights, and he does it again. Last Nexus turret, game.
Great pressure. OMG's Guardian Angels up, going head first in that fight to the downed Guardian Angels on the side of Fnatic. They sit on those death spawns as their Nexus goes down, and OMG picks up the win over Fnatic.
I'm a little speechless after that game. The emotional toll that these teams just underwent is something else. Because not only was this the closest competitive match I have ever seen with a Nexus going to one hit and not falling, and probably about 10 inhibitors dying and respawning throughout the game.
Nexus turrets down forever.
But also, the fact that these guys were both 1 and 2 in the group of death, and a loss would most likely mean they don't make it out of groups.
Yeah, right.
A win puts them at 2 and 2, and they are just as alive as anyone to make it into the quarterfinals. Yeah, Teke's face says it all.
They know what this means. Trying to stave off the play they brought to the playoffs, a bit shaky. Were not able to find their footing here on the international stage just yet. They still have more games to go, but it is going to be a hard fought run for them from here on out.
I just don't really know what to add at this point. One auto attack away from winning the game. Look at Reckless.
How many times?
Absolutely crushed by that.
How many times is Fnatic going to watch that VOD over and over again to think if they did one slight thing better, they'd be 2 and 2 in the group?
And that's the pressure. This is the reality of professional League of Legends.
So
you know?
true.
So much pressure on these players to come so close to winning the game, yet somehow so far as well. Getting aced and OMG pushing them back. That game.